Hello, I'm Bing, and today I'm presenting insights into the escalating crisis of anxiety disorders among young Australians and the urgent need for enhanced mental health services. In Australia, anxiety disorders are the most common mental health condition, especially pronounced among individuals aged 16 to 34. This demographic is experiencing increasing rates of anxiety, significantly impacting their educational achievements, social interactions, and overall quality of life. Despite this, many fail to receive adequate mental health support. Let's look at the first visualization. This line graph illustrates the rising trend in anxiety disorder cases from the year 2000 to 2020. As we can see, there is a steady increase in the prevalence of these disorders, highlighting a growing need for robust mental health support. This trend challenges the perspective that our current services are sufficient. Moving on to the second visualization. Here we can see a bar chart contrasting the escalating demand for mental health services against actual utilization rates over the past 2 decades. Notice the significant service gaps, especially in recent years, which refute claims that our existing mental health infrastructure meets the needs for our young population. The data clearly shows a discrepancy between the need for and access to mental health services, with a notable gap in service utilization. This indicates not just a need for more services, but also for better accessibility and removal of barriers that currently prevent effective use of the available resources. In conclusion, the evidence presented demands a reevaluation of our current mental health strategies. We need urgent action to bridge the growing gap between the need for and access to mental health services. It is imperative that we expand our resources and improve the infrastructure to provide comprehensive, accessible, and effective support. We cannot afford to ignore this issue any longer. It's time for decisive action to ensure that our young people have the support they need to live healthy, productive lives. I urge our policymakers and healthcare officials to consider this funding and work towards a more inclusive and supportive mental health system. Thank you for your time and consideration.